Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Our next video. Today's going to be a hot day, got the hat on, and an exciting day because we'll be getting our first lumber order here. That's going to have our girders in it, our supports, our mud sills, joists, and the subfloor. So that'll be all going on in the next few days. So you'll be able to come along and watch us do that work. But until that gets here, I'm going to start with just getting some of these boards here and getting some the girders put together and get that started. And yeah, you can come along for that one and we'll go and get to work now. Alright, I know I was going to start working on the girders, but I'm kind of obsessed with making things square, so I want to check my wall again. So what I did on this one is I ran the string line. I ran it on this first wall and the second wall over here, and then to get this squared up, since I only have two walls, I did the method where I measured 6 feet down this wall, 8 feet across that wall, and then the corners here, this corner to that corner, should be 10 feet. And if they are, that means it's square. So I measured for my marks, and it's exactly 10 feet. So I know that this wall and this wall are square with each other. So then I can take my measurements off these walls and go to the rest of the walls and make sure everything's square. So when I put my mud sill down, it's going to be square and I won't have any problems when I bring the deck on. So that's done. Now let's get back to the girders. Actually, got the first little visitor to the house site. Mr. Lizard's been keeping us company here. Alright buddy, you can go in the little hole. Don't get stuck in there. I'm gonna build a house on top of you. Alright, I hope the wind isn't too bad today. It's a little breezy today. But I want to stop and just say, to show what we're doing here. So a couple weeks ago we went and got a air compressor so we could use on this job here, but not using that today. Today what we're using is the battery powered DeWalt nailer. And we're getting our girders up here. And these ones don't have to be a solid beam. These are three beams nailed together, and they have to be nailed. Because the screws, you can't use screws on these because they can break. That's why I use the nails. And I got the support up here, but this one's just temporary while we wait for the lumber. Underneath here we have a 6x6 post that's going to be the support under here. And the reason I'm using these forms again is this is pressure treated lumber, and if you have lumber in contact with concrete, then it has to be pressure treated, or there has to be some kind of barrier behind there, usually like a tar paper or something like that. But yeah, that's what we're doing on these beams here, so we can go ahead and keep on working on them. Alrighty, as you saw, we got our first delivery of lumber. That's going to have our girders in it, our joists, the mud sill, and the subfloor boards. So kind of what I'm starting on first is I have the walls straight and square where I'm going to put the boards down, and this one here is the mud sill, and this is what goes on top of the concrete here, and we'll get bolted down to the foundation, and then our joists and stuff will sit on top of these and will be nailed down to these, and that's what's going to pretty much hold the house down to the foundation. And see, I got the foam seal on there and drilling the holes out for the anchor bolts. Now I'm going to get that put on and try to get all the way around the foundation. You started it? Just what I'm doing here is I got the little pocket cut out here for our girders to sit into. So then our mud plate here and the girders are going to be at the same level. So the joist going across will be able to sit on this one and this and be level. So just getting the temporary supports put on and getting the pocket all ready. So that's what I'm up to right now. It's a hot day today, so we're getting done. Got 2 of the girders done, 3 of the supports, and that'll probably be it for today. All right, so we were able to get a couple of the girders done, and it started getting super windy and dusty. So we went ahead and just got everything cleaned up. We've got our plywood in the back of the trailer here, so it doesn't disappear overnight. And that's going to be pretty much it for this video. So in the next one, we'll be continuing on the girders and the joists, and hopefully getting the subfloor put in. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.